All right, everyone, and welcome once again to Twitch of the Death Nerd. Tonight we are back with the latest chapter in the revival that Silent Hill has been undergoing. Silent Hill, and I'm aware that it's probably not F. It looks like a weird sort of stylized symbol. It's probably like some musical note or something that I'm not recognizing off the top of my head. But, yes, as most of you know, recently we have been... Oh, Forte. Well, now we know. Okay, so Silent Hill Forte. And as you all know, Silent Hill is my forte. And I could not be happier that after years of radio silence since PT crashed and burned and we got into pachinko machines, that Silent Hill 2 was being remade, and then there were like 3 or 4 different series. They had that TV show that won an Emmy for innovative concept, and tonight we are back with one of their newest entries. So I am looking forward to digging into that in just a second, because I really need some coffee. My head is freaking killing me. It has been a long day, and I'm looking forward to relaxing in 1960s Japan. So let me just go ahead and move you all over. Enjoy our title screen, and I will be right back. All right, and I am back and prepared to be terrified and caffeinated. Yummers. All right, so I did test this out a little bit earlier today, and I am happy to report that it runs really smooth despite being on Unreal Engine, which can be a bit of a... Oh, okay, I got... Oh. Hold up a second. How did I get all of this? This was supposed to be for, like, pre-orders, and I just bought it and started downloading this morning. I'm not gonna fight it. I guess maybe they extended some of the early stuff here. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm probably not going to use it until like subsequent playthroughs, but fuck yes. Alright, so first thing I noticed when I was doing my little test earlier is that there are separate strengths for both the game's action and puzzles, like there are in previous Silent Hills. I'm considering that a big plus. New game, it says weaker enemies and more resources. The traditional Silent Hill difficulty for story-focused players. And hard for players familiar with action horror games. Now this, I'm a little torn on. Because story, it says the traditional Silent Hill difficulty. And oh, hey Sedge, my audio is showing that it should be going through. But yeah, so it says that the story mode is traditional Silent Hill difficulty, but hard is for players familiar with action horror games, so I'm a little torn on that. For puzzles, hard mode is the traditional Silent Hill experience. It's got story and Lost in the Fog. I'm going to stick with hard for the puzzles because I love Silent Hill puzzles. But what do you guys think? Should I go for story or hard mode? Story or hard? Because I do know my way around a good survival horror game. But, yeah, story for the first play. Okay, Burr, since this is at least partly thanks to you for pointing out that this was coming out, and for all of you sick, twisted fetishists out there, I'm going to go for the standard one. I want this to be like the standard playthrough. I don't want to do like a bunch of crazy shit. And yes, I will be doing Japanese with subtitles. Sorry, folks. If you don't like to read, this may not be the one for you. That's fine, Sedge. No, zero judgments upon people who use whatever story mode makes them enjoy the game the most. Junko in the Trunko.
お姉ちゃんって小さい頃からずっとお姉ちゃんだったんだなって。ひなこ、私ね。
It's really interesting, though, how even in 60s Japan, there were so many areas of Japan that felt so strangely rural like this. I wonder if there's a reason we're not getting to see Big Sister's face. Like, I'm very interested, though, in this conceptually, because Silent Hill, you know, obviously Toluca Lake is an area that forces people to confront themselves. But it's interesting to think that there might be other places around the planet that have that same ability. Silent Hill. Fart. Yes, that's right, Burr. I F very loud. I'm digging this. It feels very Silent Hill, but also, you know, very Japanese. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not even necessarily a weeb. I like shit from Japan, but, like, I'm not one of those guys who, like, wears a fucking kimono and walks around with a katana and shit. Hinako! 親に向かってその言い草はなんだ? お父さん、やめてください。中高、あんなにも高校娘なのに、どうして妹の前は何もかも正反対なんだ? Maybe because you keep shouting, fucker. どこ行く? 話はまだ終わってないぞ, Hinako! No, usually when somebody storms out, that does mean you're done. Oh shit, Papa's on the sauce. And drunk. All right, folks. Time to F. All right. Shimizu Hinako. Me. There's not a single extraordinary thing about me, except maybe being tall for a girl my age. I used to be in the track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid since I preferred playing with boys. I will admit, I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it's the right thing to do. More than once I've rebelled and made the wrong decision, only to regret it later. Let's see, do they have anything for Mom? Okay. Shimizu Kimie. My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do hate her now. Even as my father screams in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for alcohol late at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just cannot, will not accept her way of life. Shimizu Kanta. My father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at Mom, throws things around, and even hits us. Why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? If it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in this house, I'd be happy to let myself be taken away. Kinuta Junko, my older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there's nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me, ever since the day I was born until she left to get married. Okay, dun dun dun. Obviously setting up the potential that the sister is dead or that something else has gone on here. But they're doing a great job of setting up the traditional child troubled protagonist. Okay. And just checking around, see if there's anything neat or useful. Nothing here so far. I get the feeling I'm supposed to head that way, but I'm going to buck tradition and go up. Because, like our main character, I am a rebel. Rebel without a kimono. Article: Serious issues in Ebisugaoka. 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 Okay. Sorry, I do struggle with Japanese terms sometimes, so apologies. April 21st, Showa 20, 1945, Evening Edition. The onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month in Iwashimizu, Ebisugaoka of Yamabe district, finally came to a stop early this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other maladies they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the geyser's water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about future environmental issues this might lead to. Thank you, Burr. I do appreciate it. Tutorials, exploration. Okay, cool. So they've got a good place to store this stuff.
私はここ登ったな。
Yeah, I'm definitely going to wind up going up that mountain at some point. It's kind of funny since they use a completely different set of characters. I guess any English pronunciation of Japanese or English writing of the Japanese language is just going to be sort of like a phonetic spelling out. Local doctors note there have been sightings of foxes coming to town recently. Do tell. I'm sure that the older generations who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for any children who may try and chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes, by nature, are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry diseases such as rabies, tetanus, and echinococcus, to name just a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. Echinococcus, that is a fun word. Definitely going to look up what that one is later on. Can't get through there. It occurs to me that when I play games, since I explore everything, I would be behaving in an incredibly weird fashion for, like, anybody who actually does live in this area.
拝んでおこう。
Okay, use A1 in front of a Hokora to see a list of things you can do. You can save your progress by going to record. All right.
神様、私はどうしたら。
Oh gods, what should I do? Switch to the bunny costume. No! Drinking at this time of day? A woman is only complete when she's loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women so pure they even make flowers blush. Well, that's fucking creepy. Yeah, I could head down, or I could take a look at all this shit.
あちこちに待つ。
Inari-sama. Ibiso-geoka is mostly composed of Inari-sama's believers. There are statues of Inari-sama all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. Inari-sama, also referred to as Inari-sama, also referred to as Oinari-sama, is a goddess that puts old, unusable tools to rest. They are known for their offerings preference of abura age tofu, pierced through with an old needle. It seems like other towns don't have these customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special. Only we do for Inari-sama here in Ebisugeoka. Ebisugeoka. Noted. And I don't think there's anything else up here. Okay. Map. Check current objective by pressing Y. Just keep heading south. Works for me. Hope you don't mind me exploring as much as I am, guys. Article: Serious issues in Ebisugeoka. Starting around May, Ebisugeoka began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by Inari-sama's curse have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead prepare for any potential disasters ahead. Interesting. I wonder if this area has, like, any history the way Toluca Lake does. So far, this is playing very smoothly. Like, no stuttering, no slowdown. I'm kind of hoping that this experience stays the same. Because, like, I've got good hardware, but on some games it can still struggle a little bit.
すいません。運転手さんいませんか？
If you see a girl with black hair crawling out of a television, then run your fucking ass off. Won't do you any good, but hey, at least you'll be ready for a nap when you die.
他の道を探そう。
Looked like a bird. Can't investigate it.
この先に抜け道があったはず。
Yeah, well, just don't go following any old wheelchairs. Yep, this is how it starts.
絶対に呪うよ。あんなひどい死に方あるわけないもの。私なら絶対に嫌。そんな家。
Oh, let me eavesdrop. Come on. Which, by the way, is getting a remake as well, thankfully. I love they're bringing the old stuff back. Like the good old stuff. Fuck you.
どこ行くの？こっち通るの珍しいね。車が道を塞いでてさ。千鶴や？今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。裏切り者。
Huh. Weirdly out of place. Let's see what the journal says of Sakuko. Igarashi Sakuko, one of my friends. She's always got her head up in the clouds and is a little strange. She's constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the Senensugi shrine in town. She seems to take great pride in donning traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebrations. She's calling me a traitor? Bitch owes me 500 yen! I would be haunting her ass like... Getting through there. Name Suzutani Mayumi. Last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, beige neckerchief with black polka dots. Details of disappearance. Rest has been torn. Definitely doing a good job of making me uneasy. Ah yes, the traditional Silent Hill potholes. Nice to know that some things stay the same no matter what side of the pond you're on. Shu. Yeah, why Shu? Shu's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played make-believe Space Wars, we'd call each other partner, and for some reason it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was the one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me.
Yo, Aibo.
シュ
あのさ、
なんか言ってよ。
お前 か言うことはないのかよ。
相棒にないんだったら私にだってね。
Uh-oh.
お前ら知らない。
Burgeoning romantic tension.
受け身な生き方なんてお前らしくないぜ。お前が自分で選んだ道なら俺はいつまでも応援するからな。
シ
シュウ君、お待たせ。ひなこもいたんだ。
ュリンコ。
何の話をしてたの？
Uh-oh. I sense love triangle
いや、
with one very needy third wheel.
誰かとおしゃべりしたい気持ちだったんだって。
気が紛れて。
それはよかった。お役に立てて光栄の極み。会えると分かってたら借りてた雑誌持ってくればよかった。
ああ、貸したままでいいよ。リンコに貸した時点で戻ってくると思ってないし。
んだとこんちくしょう。
Means you're a fucking thief.
笑いすぎだよ。サクコだってひなこから何か借りてるんじゃないの？私なんかあったかな。
Where my money?
じゃあ私が借りてる500円も返さなくていいよね。サクコ利子つけて返すとか言ってなかった？言ってないよ。
Oh shit!
なら出してみろ。
Fog's blowing in.
これからはサクコに貸すとき。
Quickly, give her her 500 yen, lest you all be sucked into the hell dimensions. Goddamn right it is. The darkness wants its 500 yen.
ひなこ。
ごめん。何？
裏切りも。
Oh shit. Oh. Oh, that's new. Oh, fuck. Whoa. What the That's new. Shit. Oh, hell. Okay. Well, maybe we don't go that way. Oh! Crap, I've seen how that... I've seen enough hentai to know where that goes. Oh, shit, shit, shit! We're going this way. Come on.
ひなこ、しっかり。
Okay.
お姉ちゃん。
Hi, Pop. Let me guess, you saw Japanese schoolgirls and tentacles and you just couldn't resist. Like the rest of us. Fuck yeah. I gotta say, that's one of the more intense starts to a Silent Hill game.
痛いこれ週にもらっててよかった
Note from Shu. Hey partner, these painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk about anything, just call my name and I'll be there. Red capsules. Painkillers in capsules. Relieves pain and raises your spirits. Slightly restores health and current max sanity. Okay, so there's a sanity dynamic here. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Burr.
みんな絶対無事でいてく
Bumper
れよ
and... But be careful, for each one of those you take, your autism increases. Ah, well, how is Mom doing today, pup? Hopefully having a good one? How's the hip? Okay, bandages coated with ointment used to stop bleeding. Greatly restores health. Probably hold on to those a bit. You know, it's interesting because
このとこに戻らないと
in Silent Hill, what people experience is a reflection of what's inside of them, and cultural outlook has got to influence that. So it makes you wonder, like, what the difference is going to be between Western culture in Toluca Lake and Japanese culture here. Well, that's good, pup. Okay. Go up there. Anything? Wow, I am doing great, because you know what? Some of the best times of my life were after taking red capsules that I found in an alleyway. Like, that's a winner right there. Well, it does take place in the 1960s, Newt, so I imagine that that was pretty heavily on everybody's mind at that point. Definitely. Their urban legends are pretty interesting too, like Split Mouth Woman, stuff like that. Oh. 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 That's... Ah. Multiple points of articulation and a kung fu grip. Oh, this is... well, looks like we've got our version of the nurses and mannequins and shit. Oh shit. Okay, I think I lost there. Man, your dodge throws you way the fuck back. I'm gonna try this real quick. Yeah, that's got some distance on it. Looks like we've got multiple paths around here. I guess the town's pretty navigable. Well, that one may take me closer to my destination, but gonna check these out. And for those of you who are aware of it, this is from the same writer as Higurashi, When They Cry, which is kind of a poster child for unsettling shit. Looks like I may have chosen the correct path on accident. Yeah, doing good on red capsules, that's for sure. Nothing bad ever happened in a closet in Japan. Hey, does anybody else hear that? I'm gonna go ahead and check upstairs first. I wonder if this operates a little bit like Downpour, where it's kind of more freeform. There's just like various areas to explore. Yokan, a jelly light dessert filled with red bean paste, a bite-sized delight. Greatly restores health. Can also be used as an offering. Well, there's some blood stains. Is this a scalp? Looks like, yeah. No, that's a turtle shell, I think. Oh, no, a mask that is also a living face with a key in it. Okay, that's fun. Okay, when you're near certain objects, you can examine them by pressing A. Move the camera by using left stick, or take a closer look using left bumper. After doing so, you can use A to examine an object in greater detail. Die once it's fully depleted. Stamina. Attacking, dodging, or running while in combat will deplete your stamina. If you run out of stamina, you'll become out of breath and won't be able to act until you've recovered. Dodging. Use B to evade enemy attacks if you use dodge just before. Yeah, okay, I knew that one. And fleeing. Alright, equipment. Items. Just checking objects. Maybe that door down the hallway. Oh! Oh, shit! Nope, 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 nope. Key doesn't fit. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work. Backdoor key. Fuck yes. Okay, what about this? Bloody key. Shit. Oh, shit. Oh, okay, that got me. Oh. Whew. Okay. I'm gonna try and get back, and I'm gonna check those other paths over there. If I can. Looks like I might not be able to, actually. Oh, fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Come on, come on, come on. Ow. Fucking shit. walk and it just like waits for me. Oh. Oh, that's... Oh, that is so messed up. I love it. No way to drop down. Nothing to climb up. Shit. Dodge past! Shit. Looks like if I can... Probably can't get up there. No hopping over there. Alright. Korra. Some offerings not only recover health and stamina, but in exchange for faith and Korra. Use faith at a Hokora to fully restore your sanity. If you have chosen story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both health and sanity without using faith by visiting a Hokora. Use faith you have received at a Hokora to obtain Omamori. What the fuck do Omamori do? Okay, so faith are like points. I see here. Bonuses. Omamori peonies. That leaves yourself on picking up food items. Shriveled abura age. Fried tofu that became too hard and dry to be edible. Onari-sama's favorite offering. Divine water. Fresh mountain water. It's said those who drink this water will be blessed by the gods. Fully restores current max sanity. Reduces sanity damage taken for a set time. First aid kit, boxes containing various medical supplies can be used to treat wounds of all kinds, essential for home. Decomb. Okay, so by putting stuff in there, I'm enshrining it, and I get faith that I can spend on Omamori. Decreases enemy line of sight. Okay, so question is, how do I use Omamori? Sounds like it's coming this way. Alright, excuse me, folks. No, Hannah, come on. Ian, go sit down. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Just the usual. One day I will live around people that do not go to bed at 8 p.m. Collectibles, backdoor key, capsule case. I like that they're keeping the map conventions.
Rinko?
Shit. Time to lay some pipe. Alright, right bumper to light attack. Right trigger for a heavy attack. X locks on, X going to cancel. Okay. Perfect dodge! And fuck you up! Certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattacks. A visual hint will appear when possible to counterattack. When shown, use right trigger to perform a counter. The visual hint indicating the counter is possible will be visible for longer when you are using left trigger to focus. If no visual hint is shown during an enemy's attack, that attack cannot be countered. Additionally, hints will not appear while Hanako is attacking or dodging, so keep a close eye on enemies' movements. Okay. Okay. Okay, sanity depletes when I focus. Now I know. Combat doesn't feel quite as good as the Silent Hill 2 remake. But honestly, as far as this series goes, it's not bad. Okay, toolkit. A portable toolkit containing commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons durability. I have durability? Shit. Okay. Once a weapon's durability has been exhausted, that weapon will break and disappear. Toolkits can be used to restore a weapon's durability. I saw Burr, and I am so excited about that. Toolkit. Equip. Yeah, that works. I wonder if it'll be like there's a basic weapon.
シュウどこにいる
Hey, I love these. Best-selling soft drink in town. Packs a fizzy, refreshing punch that wakes you up with one sip. am getting reasonably good at that. Yeah, honestly, Bloober absolutely killed it with the Silent Hill 2 remake, so I would just be overjoyed to see what they did with 1. Restore sanity of Korra. Taking psychological damage will cause you... I didn't catch that. God, disappeared too fast. Hold on. Maybe in the journal. Okay. Go, stamina, sanity. Oh, hold on. Sanity is linked to the use of focus and psychological attacks from enemies. When not in a state of focus for some time, your sanity will recover to current maximum. If you are attacked while using focus or use a focus attack, your maximum sanity will decrease. Taking psychological damage will cause your sanity to decrease. Once you have no sanity left, your health will take damage instead. You can use items such as Ramamune and Divine Water, or visit Okora and choose Clear Mind to restore your max sanity. Okay. Well, there's that red shit. Okay, so I guess instead of pressing AI... Oh, okay, I guess that doesn't work. Okay, what am I missing here? Ah, here we are, Omamori. Equipment, select equip Omamori. Oh, hold on, we got more information here. Abisugaoka. I live in a small rural town of Abisugaoka. Before the war, the town was lively due to an influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of the sorry town's former glory. And Chizuruya General Store. Might have been started as a general store, but we've come to call it the candy store because half of what it sells is just snacks and toys. It's where all the kids hang out. My friends and I also meet up there, although we usually sit outside and chat. Fogtown! Oh, it's called Fogtown. A monster that appears to be lumps of flesh stitched together. It approaches with an unsettling smile when it catches sight of me. It's covered all over with sickening wounds. I wonder if it wants to hurt me the same way it was hurt. You know what? I'm starting to think it's a safe fucking bet. Here we go. Rinko, one of my friends. She's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Rinko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have a tough time. Okay, and a new page appears. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful ever since I was little. My parents told me I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious, but Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I love my sister and have always done what she's asked of me, or at least I've tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in that house a little more bearable. That is, until she got married, of course. Oh, I see. And equipment. Switching weapons. Alright, so equipment, let's see here. Those and Omamori. What do we have here? Increases enemy line of sight. I'm going to go for the health booster. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, Burr, you know, it's funny. I feel that 3 has become the bastard stepchild of the series even more than 4 used to be. Because 3 has been treated badly with, like, the HD remake and so forth. Like, 4 developed a cult following, but...
Sakuko.
Oh. I think you're going to get a piece that you don't want if you keep doing that. Might want to hit her with a pipe a couple of times just to make sure her suffering's at an end. Oh, or that. That's actually much more respectful. Yeah, bingo, Burr. I'm also kind of happy that Konami's licensing it out to multiple different people. I think it's a smart move. Just like letting different artists have their own crack at it. Well, I don't think she likes red vines anymore, that's for fucking sure. Shit, dodge! I'll get a little bit back. Shit. Exactly, Burr. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh shit, we've got our own dimensional bleed going on here. That's a cool effect. One-way trip to the other world. Achievement unlocked, surrounded by fog. Description, the baby bird takes her first steps. Looks like some sort of shrine. Well, health's fully restored. No weapons.
これは
Volumetric fog. Okay. The restless heart betrays thee as unfit for this auspicious day. Thou must first pay respect to the gods and the spirits of thine ancestors. A restless heart leads to a corrupt soul. Only through sufficient offerings laid upon many stands may thy soul be cleansed. Altar. Okay. Let's see here. Examine. We have some sort of pressed and mutilated fish. A dead bird in a kimono. I would totally buy the shit out of that at the Oddities Expo, just saying. Dead rat wrapped in some leaves. What appears to be a organic sake jar of some sort. Oh, hold on, there's a symbol on the bottom. Okay, I'm willing to guess that goes here, because that's the type of flower that's on there. Yeah, there's little symbols and markings on each of these that could potentially tell me which one they go to. This looks like most one right in front of it. Let's see here. Oh, I see. It's the type of leaf that's wrapping him. Let's see here. Looks like maybe eight or clouds. Oh yeah, it's that one on the upper left. Shit. sanity looks like it's eroding. Oh, fuck. Huh.
おはよう。悪い夢にうなされていたかな。
Okay.
怪我はないか。怪我をするようなことは私は。
Well, he's got a good sense of fashion,
君
that's
は
for
体
sure.
を大事にしなさい。
It'd look a little better in black, but hey, different cultures have different senses of style.
それでは行こうか。ひなこ。
And much better spoken than the average fox. Out of them, you just get ee. Yeah, I know. Old joke.
誰？
Oh, his name is Fox Mask. I wonder what they would call him if he was wearing a tuxedo. Thank you, Pop. Always nice when somebody gets the joke. Well, like most foxes, he is helpful but not too helpful.
ゆっくりで構わない。
Okay. Interesting. Well, the symbols appear consistent across each tile. But it doesn't look like they do anything on their own. He's not creepy. He's having a good time. So judgmental. Charming.
君のために鍵を用意した。案内しよう。
Updated fox mask. A mysterious man who wears a fox mask. You don't say. He never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must have come from a very well-off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treats me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you, and why are you leading me down this path? Or he's just a very nice stranger who wants to lead you into a swamp. Nothing wrong with that. This is starting to look a little familiar. Let's go save. And I do believe I will hold on to the rest. Okay, so these are the same symbols. Let's see. We've got those two. Well, those are the same pictures. Let's set them both to... Huh. Let's see. Alright, so it kind of goes in a big circle. Here. As I pass into the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Please hear my prayer. Wonder if anybody did. Divine water. You know, they recently released a 1980s Japan supplement for Call of Cthulhu, the role-playing game. Kind of want to try that. God, there's so many role-playing games I want to try. Lightning cast down from the heavens, split asunder the decayed tree. From the earth grows kudzu, the prophet of eternal prosperity. Oh, shit. This thing has some pretty good enemy design. Ah, crap. It can still see me. Oh, shit! How is it faster than me? God damn. Okay. Okay, I do have weapons. Okay, great. Lightning cast down from those foot under the decayed tree. From the earth grows through the prophet of eternal prosperity. Okay, so lightning. Lightning, decayed tree. Lightning, decayed tree. Kudzu. Decayed tree. Lightning cast down from the heavens. Decayed tree. Didn't even know I had a knife. That is. What is that? Let me see here. What's this? Oh, it's the Kaiken. Okay. Oh, and it won't break. Okay. That makes sense. Lightning, decayed tree. Could it be this? Decayed tree? Lightning. Oh, and it resurrects every so often. Okay, looks like that's gonna fuck off for a bit. Okay, so I guess I've got to explore the other paths here. Oh, shit. Looks like I went the wrong way. I'll fuck you up if I got to. Shit! That asshole is more annoying than he is scary. This to whoever happens to read this note, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. After all, you are already among the dead. Okay, so it looks like there's a bunch of these different crossings. Okay, there must be a different one on each of these. And there must be like one correct one per hallway here. Wait, lightning. Here we are.
あと一つ。
Dead ahead, baby. Bloodstained letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden the Omamori that protects against evil behind the Ima at blank. I can attest to its efficacy, however, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belonged to my grandmother. Now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now. Well, that was not super fucking useful, but hey. Oh, hold on. Rotten... Oh, hold on. Ooh, kitty. Alright, looks like gotta get up here.
向こう側から鍵がかかってるみたい。
Shit. Alright, so I'm taking the long way around. Over that bridge, left. Place. Oh, there's limited inventory space. Okay. Alright, I'll replace one bandage with that. Kudzu tea, a slightly thick drink made by dissolving kudzu powder in water. just for the moment. Actually, hold on, I got a shrine here. Shrine. I'm okay with it, but it has to be, you know, part of the game, if that makes sense. Dried carcass. Okay, yeah, this is gonna get fucking annoying. Alright, so I got kudzu, I got lightning, rotten log, here we are. Combination lock dial.
錠前を試そう。
Okay, lightning, decayed tree, and kudzu. Doll. Celluloid doll. It looks like a doll I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore. But there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls. Because of this, I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw the doll away. Dark Shrine. A monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it was imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound rather than sight. I should be mindful of my footsteps. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I can actually unlock this shit now. Hold on. Looks like there's... What's this? Mom, Dad, I don't think I'll make it home. I just wish I could see you one last time. Mayumi. Right. Oh, hold up. Must have had something in its mouth. Okay. So the other ball. If I had to guess, I'd say that there will be other upgrades. Mom, Dad, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I never made it up to you for being such a horrible daughter. I didn't deserve to have you as my parents. I guess I'm getting what I deserve. Man, a lot of regretful children on this side of the veil. Okay, so it was that one, then that one. Stone key.
受け取ってもらえて嬉しい。淡雪の紅玉より削り出して作った君のための鍵だ。
私のために。
その鍵を稲荷像に。
Yeah, probably want to start running. Don't trust the fox mask. Fucking hell. Three's a fucking crowd, guys.
先ほどの扉は客人を招くためのものだ。だがこちらの扉は聖域へ入ることを許された者にしか開かれない。
私は入っていいの？
もちろんだとも。君を招くために今日がある。まだ少し歩かねばならないが。
I don't know. He seems trustworthy.
大丈夫です。
疲れたらすぐに言いなさい。では。
I will say, it does feel Silent Hill. Like, it's a bit different, but it still feels like Silent Hill. The fox's guidance. The fox watches over the chicken coop.
ひなこ、しっかりしろ。返事をしろ。よかった。お前は簡単に死ぬようなやつじゃないよな。
I should know. I beat the shit out of you regularly.
サクコ、無事だよな。
Yeah.
一体どうなってんだ。街から誰もいなくなってる。
Brr, slay the bot.
これは悪い夢なのか。
ここにでも化け物しかいない。悪夢以外の何者でもないの。
だとしても幸運だったよ。この世界に残ったのが2人だとして、そのもう一人がお前で嬉しいよ。相棒。
リンコは？
俺はあいつに話があるって言われただけで別にそれは。
リンコは無事なのか？一緒に逃げたんじゃないのか？
Oh.
終わり。俺も混乱してたみたいだ。あの時はみんなバラバラに逃げた。俺もリンコの姿を見てない。
こんな状況でリンコはどこへ？
The skating Rinko.
行ってみようぜ、相棒。
シュ
People really need to stop going more than like 5 feet from each other in this place.
どうした？早く来ないと置いてくぜ。
しないと。
Alright, Shu's always had a vast knowledge of plants and flowers, so his nickname came to be Professor Horticulture. I'm assuming that sounds better in Japanese. He has so many aspirations for his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbalist, Matsutake farmer, and a member of the Space Army. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the Iwais were said to have been stand-in doctors. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medicinal herbs. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led to him learning first aid. It seems he was interested in learning first aid because of his family lineage. Because of his family lineage as pharmacists, and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army.
とにかくリンコを見つけなきゃ。
Actually, hold on, there might be something else in here. Information, travel, trails. Huh. Like how this map is filling out. That's kind of cool. Shit. Okay, this town is way bigger than I thought it was.
サクコ。ごめん。もう行かなきゃ。
Just making sure you're dead, buddy.
武器が壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
I'm gonna save the repair kit for other things. You know what? Much as I want to investigate that, I should probably follow Shu. Using focus with left trigger, your sanity will slowly deplete while your gauge fills up. Your max sanity will decrease if you are attacked while using focus in action difficulties other than story. In other words, like real life. Once your focus gauge is full, use right bumper to perform a focus attack. Your current max sanity will decrease, but you will unleash a devastating attack that varies with each weapon. You can use items such as Ramamune or Divine Water, or visit Hokora and choose Clear Mind to restore your current max sanity. If you've chosen Story as your action difficulty level, then you can recover both your health and sanity without using Faith by visiting Hokora. Okay. Yeah, this feels like they kind of went more of the downpour route. Not a bad thing, just an observation. Increases enemy line of sight. Yeah, I'm good. Ramamune. Is there no use button? it's already... Oh, I see. That changes it. And gives me a little sippy.
あの化け物もういないよね。
Yeah, just gonna leave that there. Yeah, honestly, I can support that, you know? Shit. Looks like being injured erodes your sanity. I wonder if there's multiple endings to this. Because that was always kind of a hallmark of this series.
また道が。
I wonder if it's... If there are, I wonder if it's something obvious or like a little more obscure. Because like, I know part 2 was about how you played that determined these things. Okay, good. Thank you, Burr. Because I don't think anybody wants spoilers. Sounds like there was something that way. Real men drink Otori beer. Fake men drink Ramamune. I hear another one behind me, I think. No. Sound design just got a little weird there for a second. Whoa. Okay, so I know it's probably just game design, but they disappear when you're not looking at them. Next time I knock one down, I'm gonna, like, keep an eye on it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, shit. Hell yes. Inventory increase. Oh, okay, so it's actually over there. So yeah, it does pay to be thorough in your explorations. There's one over there. Let's go ahead and... Okay. So it looks like it's a full restoration if I use a toolkit. Not just like partial or whatever. Alright, bitch, let's go. Okay, they just fade into mist. Alright, now we know. The effect increases when you continuously cast beasts. Well, if I wind up taking multiple trips through town. Yeah, those are butcher knives, I'm 90% sure. Oof. What do we have here? Yeah, this part of town looks like it's had some better days. Any goodies? Man, who decided to build this whole town in the shape of a spiral? I ask you. You know what? I'm willing to accept that. Oh, hold A. Hell yes.
シュウいるか？
なんだ相棒。
今のこの状況、いつまでも宇宙船総合校していたい。私かお前の夢の中ってことはないよな。
だったら互いの頬をつねり合ってみるか。
いや、
Oh,
自分の方法くらい自分でつねれる。
okay. Somebody's very touch sensitive.
残念だが夢じゃないみたいだな。
Space Wars. This is a game that Shu and I played together when we were kids. Basically, aliens known as the Galactic Imperium would arrive in UFOs in droves, and we would fight them to protect the town. Playmates would come and go. We called them new recruits and fallen ones, respectively. And in the end, Shu and I were the only ones left standing to combat the Galactic Imperium. It's gotta be. It's gotta be Burr. That's brilliantly set up, though. If not, it's gotta be, like, at least a reference to it. Let's see what's down this way. Good catch, though. Let's see what the focus attack is here. Okay, so not the deadliest thing I've ever seen, but not exactly weak sauce either. It restores current max sanity, and sanity will not be consumed when using focus for a time. Can be used as an offering. Seriously, I wonder how many people came on board with the Silent Hill 2 remake and they're like, combat in this feels a little bit janky. Oh, sweet summer child. Let me tell you of a game called Silent Hill Homecoming. Letter to home. I no longer recognize my husband. Does anyone? He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me.
ひどすぎる。こんなのあんまりだ。
Oh. Oh shit. By the river. Yeah, in no culture does... Oh shit. Well, try for it. Come on, give me another one. Okay, so some of these we cannot counter. Now I know. Yeah, okay, so some attacks cannot be countered. Now I'm aware. Let me see here. Yeah, I get that is what health is. Thank you so much. Equipment. Yeah, I get that. Okay, cool. Equipment. Let's see here now. What do these different types of items do? Slight recovery of health. Stops bleeding. Okay, so slightly, greatly, completely. Sanity. Reduces sanity damage. Greatly. Okay, so Yokon and bandages are just about the same thing. I'll use a Yokon. Oh. Oop. Another first aid kit. Very good. And I'm going to switch back to the pipe for the moment. You fuckers out here. Come on. Pussy. Alright. Anything I can grab over here? Lots of dried carcasses out there. Alright, long way around it is. So, I have to imagine that at least some of these were in development around the same time. Like Silent Hill 2 and this and other ones. It makes you wonder if any of them were like just looking at each other's projects and being like, oh fuck, that one makes mine look like dog shit. Or like, oh fuck, do we have anything that we can include like that? Or oh god, fucking damn. Oh, fucking shit. Okay, so they have special attacks. You will not be able to free yourself from enemies' grasp if they successfully grab you. When grabbed by an enemy, your health and sanity will drop significantly. Be sure to stay aware of your surroundings. If your chosen story, being grabbed by enemies will not cost your current max sanity. Okay, so something to be aware of. Yeah, we're not doing that shit again. Fuck. These ones with the red shit on them seem to have a little bit more oomph. Hello. School paper cutout. The legend of Ebisugeoka's monster, Ayakakashi. Long ago, there was a sighting of a scarecrow monster known as Ayakakashi here in Ebisugeoka. It appeared one sweltering summer day deep within the crop fields, dancing a most peculiar of dances, like a ripple of hot air. People warned not to let one's gaze settle for too long upon its bizarre figure or try to get close to Ayakakashi, for it will chase any who do to the ends of the earth before taking their life. So, okay, I think that might be a hint of a future enemy type or something? Maybe? Looks like there's precisely fuck all in there. Yeah, check this house. Anything? No. No, fucking, god damn it! Cheap ass fucking zombie bitch. Shit. Tylenol! Yeah, it looks like the more red they've got on their bodies, like the more of this weird floral growth, the more dangerous they become. Let's see here. Restore self max sanity. Oh shit, I didn't actually get a chance to... Yes, I did. Okay, good. Never mind. Oh.
この気持ち悪いのには触るなよ。毒があるかもしれない。右の庭から回ってこっちに来い。
わかった。
Oh, okay, so Higanbana, that's the red stuff? Alright. Now I know. Yeah, well, something tells me that this is not the normal variety. Also, I picked up something a little bit odd for when we complete this. Okay, so if we replace a weapon, we only get 3 weapons at one time. Ugh. Oh, shit. Oh, so it's one of those type of games, huh? Oh, shit. Can I just grab the... Okay, no, I cannot. Shit. Switching to the sickle. Jesus. Okay, so he's got a long distance grab. Now we know. Oh, shit. Okay. Chucky. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's just a temporary... Okay, fuck. Okay. I see. Come on. Come on.
よし。
Come on. Open. Come on, push, 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 push.
ひなこ蔵の窓だ急げ
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
大丈夫か
なんとかな。
よかった純子さんに頼まれたんだ何があってもお前を守れってな
お姉ちゃんが。
ずいぶん前の話ささあ行こうぜ
行こう。
Alright, let's see here. A giant repulsive lump of flesh that is filled to the brim with a maniacal anger. It howls awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different than that of wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. What? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's right. Interesting. Go ahead and share your knowledge, Burr. Hey, even if it's not a direct inspiration, it may be... Okay, yeah, not going that way. Maybe something that is just of interest in general. Traditional dish made of sushi, rice. Okay, definitely replacing... one of these. Well, actually, Junko is not our protagonist's name. Junko is her sister's name, but her sister is the one whose face they never show and who disappeared to be Ellipsis married. So that may actually be something that plays into it. Although it does make you wonder because this is very clearly a Japanese game and the Japanese market would maybe know exactly who, you know, that is, and so forth. Kind of like naming a character Jim Gacy, and then he turns out to be the mysterious clown killer later on. Kind of a Black Dynamite, who saw that coming moment. Wait, what? Is there something moving down there? Okay, no, just my... Alrighty, so I will say this though. We're about 2.5 hours into Silent Hill Forte, or F, depending on how you want to call it, and so far I am very much enjoying it. However, it is getting a little bit late, I have had a long week and I am getting tired. So I am going to go ahead and F off, and we will be back on Saturday with this effing